Good morning, guys. It's Saturday. Is it the 25th, 24th, 25th, 26th of April? I've no idea. So down at the unit, the sun is struggling to break through, so it's still a bit cold. So I came down with the intention of putting all the fairing back on this thing. But I've just taken it for a quick blast down yard now, and I've noticed a bit of a water drip coming from there. So I don't know if it's running down the back of there and into there, or if it's just water that was in there anyway, if that makes sense. So I need to investigate that. Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. So my Mille, I've got two brand new indicators for it. I've got a brand new brake lever for it. That one's actually, well, no. Look at that. That's, what a piece of shit that is, isn't it? That's proper crap. So I need to replace the indicators and replace the brake lever, then I'm back on the road with that. I ain't even going to bother doing out like that, you know, replace any of this crap. The exhaust was also bent. It was, you know, that bracket there was bent, so I've had to pull it back and straighten it up. That looks a lot straighter now. And also one of the springs must have popped off. So I think I've got some new springs somewhere, so I need to get some new springs. The other thing is, and I don't know if this is the same on all RSV Milles, that back brake is the biggest pile of shit ever. So I have no idea if I can get a replacement one or off another bike, or if I've got to service that one, but it's just absolutely, there's just fuck all there. Even though, you know, I tried bleeding it up as well, off camera of course, but there's just no there at all. It's shit. But the front ones, they'll stop you on a fucking hairpin. Right, so what I'll do now then is, I'm going to get my ZX12 out in a minute as well. I really want to clean this before I put the fairings back on. As you can see there, look, because I do like this bike and I want to get it MOT'd again, and get it, you know, back on the road. It's filthy, I must admit. It's fucking rough as out, innit? But it's a workhorse bike, that's what I say. I should never have got rid of my other Thunderace, the one I did properly, the tuned one I did with the 1040 kit and stuff, and the race cams. And the fucking 39 FCR flat slides. I should never have got rid of that, but you do these things, don't you? So what I'm going to do then is probably try and give it a bit of a wash, or shall I just fucking put the fairings on and go for it and get it MOT'd, and then I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know what to do, but I think what I'm going to do now is I'll get my ZX12 out. As you can see, it's used as a fucking table at the moment, so I'll get that out. And the problem with all the bikes, because they've been rammed into container, it's just, look, there's fucking cracks, there's indicators. That's what the problem with them all is. So these containers, they're alright, but I reckon realistically you could maybe just get 9 bikes in, you know, three abreast, and then like 3 rows without any damage to the bikes. So I just need to fucking have a sort out, don't I? I mean, I have got another ZX12 fairing there, look, but it's like a dull matte grey, so whether I put that on or not, I don't know. But my priority is getting the RSV Mille indicators and brake lever done, getting that back on the road, getting this built up properly again. Once that's done, once those 3 are done, then I will 100% have a think about what I'm doing with all this other shit. I mean, that Triumph, I've never even fucking rode that. Well, I've rode it down yard, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I bought that at the same time as my Mille. So this is the one I got from Merseyside. So I need to do that, don't I? There's all sorts of shit. You set off with these good intentions and it just fucking piles up. And then I've got some others in other unit. Anyway, right. In fact, I might show you because I'm going to get my push bikes out now anyway and take them home with me. Oh, and that's the other thing as well. I'm going to take home. I've got far too many tools down here, and these are all my Thunderace spares. So I've got a fucking indicator there. Look, that I could use. I just need the metal things. Oh, that's what I'm after. I'm after a Rsv 1000 rear caliper because, believe it or not, the Rsv 1000 rear calipers just fucking sit on the Thunderace one as well, and they look better than that one. So that's why I've got that. But I'm not paying 150 fucking quid for a rear caliper. Sod that. Right. Yeah. What I'll do is right. I'll be back in 2. Right. Right. Where do I start? Because this is ridiculous, isn't it? It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. But anyway, so there's Heidi's moped there. I got that for her 50th birthday. She's not even used it. It's got 0 fucking miles on it. She's just mentioned to me this morning that she's going to do a CBT in June, so that's going to get sorted, and she can start razzing around on that. This here is a little 600 GSX 600F that I've got. That gecko fucking thing, you've seen that in previous videos, that I need to get rid of. This is a Thunderace frame that I fucking picked up dead cheap with a swinging arm with a logbook. I've got loads of engines at home. I've got fucking wheels in here somewhere. I've got forks, so fucking hell, I've got another bike, haven't I? This one here, that's the ZZR 1400 that I got off Zach. I think what he'd done is he'd obviously rushed out. Zach, are you listening? Don't do this again. He'd rushed out, bought a bike, and I think it was too big a job for him. So I bought that off Zach. So I need to do that, but I haven't even touched that. It's just, I just shoved it in here and it hasn't even turned a wheel since. That's a little fucking adrenaline, pulse adrenaline 125 thing. There's a CB 750 engine there. That I might do another account on eBay and start getting rid of some of this stuff. That's me Kajiva W16. I do want to get that going because I want to start riding like a motocross type, you know, bike. And that's the RF 900 that I got given for free. Down there's some little mini motos. So I need to have a proper clear out, don't I? This container's just full of, it's like full of parts really. There's some a ZX12 swinging arm down there. There's loads of fairings over there. I need to get these push bikes out because I'm going to start cycling again. So I need to get that one out for Ida. And then I'm going to get me either my Cannondale or my Peugeot out and have a ride of that, I think. So I need to start riding. So yeah, so this is just full of fucking shit in here. Need to have a proper fucking, look, there's a try and fucking swinging arm there, look. So I know I'm waffling, but it's one of these situations where at the time you see something cheap and you just think, oh fucking hell, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that, and then before you know it you just think, what the fuck, what am I going to do with all these fucking pieces of shit I've got? So I don't really come in this container, but I do really need to get rid of some of it, don't I? Or do something with it. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, so this is a future. This is something I can do in the summer when it's guaranteed all day sunshine. I can get down here at crack of dawn, fucking empty it all, and just put all the stuff I want to keep at that end and all the shit at this end that I'm going to get rid of. So we will see about that. All this stuff in here is off the ZX 1400. I think. So yeah, let's do something about it. Right. I'll go back to my bike and crack on with that. So just walking back to the unit, you see these posts here with the lights on. There's another one there, look, and there's one down there with a camera on it and stuff like that, and there's one outside my unit. Well, as you know, I used to bring Dave and Willow down, and as you've probably seen, they've not been in the videos down here for quite a while. It's because some fucking arsehole down here must have fucking complained about them being off a lead. And I know it's aimed at me, because that is the only sign around here. There's no more signs. So I think somebody from here has fucking complained about the dogs being off the lead or something. So I've stopped bringing them down, which is a shame, because they weren't doing anybody bloody any harm. I don't like that. But anyway, I just thought I'd fucking get that off my chest. Right, I'm gonna quickly just take the tank off and see if there's a water leak. If there isn't, I'll put the tank back on, then I'll put that front fairing back on. Right, I've had the tank off. Well, still got it off. I've had it running, and although I don't know if you can just see under that oil pipe there, there's a little bit of a damp patch. I think it's where a load of water was stored, you know, resting in that place, and because I had it on the side stand in the unit, which is on that side, it stayed there, and then when I've taken it off the side stand, it's poured out. Can't really see, there's a tiny bit of water, I don't know if you can see behind that little 8mm bolt there. But there's still water in the radiator. It looks a bit fucking oily though. So I'm guessing that everything's still okay. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to put the fairings back on and just fucking go for a raz on it or something, and we'll see what it's like then. But I do need to fix, you know, there, look, that wire. I think that's an earth wire or something to go on there. So I'm going to see if I can just strip that back and just sort of like put it somewhere else, like up there or something. But anyway, we'll see, won't we? Right, we're back. Right, I've repaired that and I've put a new, where's it gone? Where's my bloody hand there? Rather than that shitty screw, I've put a bolt in, so I've repaired that. I've put the front fairing on, but when I first came down here, I had to put the battery, you know, the booster pack on the battery to start it, and I've since tried starting it, but it won't start now because the battery's flat. It's only showing 9 volts, and that's flat as well. But you can see that there's a light on there, but when I press the ignition, it just lights up like that. So it's just a dead battery. So what I need to do is take this battery home, get it charged up, and then order some indicators front and back. It's got these silly bloody LED things on, which are crap. So I'm going to replace all of them. It's got an LED backlight. I'm going to replace that, get the proper ones for it, just plug it in, and then we're good to go. Hopefully. I've got my bracket at home for the belly pan, so we'll just give it a go. But that's all I'm going to do with this today, because our lass is on her way down, so I'm going to go back home with her. See you whenever. I still haven't had a chance to do this, but you know, the indicator and stuff, but I've got the indicators here, look. These are brand new fucking indicators. from a Mille with a brand new lever. In fact, I hope that's the fucking right one. It looks it, doesn't it? Good. Yeah, although you can still use that, but that's the brand new one. And then these indicators, they look a bit smaller, a bit stubbier than that, but I'm guessing they're the same. So anyway, we'll see. But I'll put them on later, can't be bothered now. Right, so the reason it's been such a long time for this video as well is I've been poorly. So because I'm on these bloody immune suppressant tablets, slightest bug and it throws me for six. And all last week I just couldn't be asked to do anything, but anyway, that's another story. So yeah, so there's still a few jobs to do for these two bikes. The rear caliper for that, the indicators, the front lever, this one, put the fairing back on, get some indicators front and back, a new backlight, and then I think this will be ready for an MOT. We'll see how it goes.